music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
If you're about to make a call, you've made calls today, you may not have noticed that 1 second is going to a particular fund called the Vulnerable Group in Nigeria. Free healthcare for the vulnerable group in Nigeria. The federal government has introduced a new tax on telephone calls. Now, the telecom tax is equivalent of a minimum of 1 kobo per second for phone calls to boost the funds required to finance free healthcare for the vulnerable group in Nigeria. Who is the vulnerable group? Well, children under 5, pregnant women, the aged, physically and mentally challenged persons, and the indigent, as may be defined from time to time.
I don't have a problem with that, but the thing is, how well are they going to monitor these funds to get to where it will be used? That is my fear. There's the accountability in this country is weak. Let's be realistic, because you're coming up with innovations, very fantastic, but is it going to be transparent enough? Will it get to that place and they will use? Somebody has been suspended for losing over 80 billion the other day. I mean, some of these things, when I hear them, I just get discouraged because we don't have a transparent system that actually make these things really have work. I don't really like it. Now, money doesn't give you the right to treat people with less any differently, and this is coming from none other but OBO himself, Davido. I think that particular statement emanated from a video that was caught online when Skibby was toying with the hawker with $100 bill, and I see some people he teased the hawker with $100 bill, and he retrieved the $100 bill and gave the hawker 900 naira and said keep the 100 naira change or something like that. I really didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Speaking of being called out, Mr. Macaroni has apologized after being called out by nurses. He did a skit that involved nurses, and he was accused of should I say sexualizing those particular group of healthcare professionals, and he pulled down the video. Whoa. And I think it's a good move wait, what?
I don't understand.
You don't understand what?
Mr. Macaroni is a comedian, he's a skit maker.
So
why did they shout now?
Why did they shout what?
When he actually used other characters, why didn't they come out to protest?
If they weren't wearing uniform, I think people would understand.
He's a skit maker.
But that doesn't give you creative license to do certain
creative
things.
License to do what? I don't understand.
Do certain things.
How do you mean?
So if you saw it, you would understand what I mean. Why this was a particular concern.
Regardless,
have you seen the video?
Regardless,
when I saw the video, I understood why people would come on now. Come on.
Macaroni would not even do anything that would be off the chain.
But he's not perfect, and in this one, he agreed and also pulled down the video.
Well, maybe it's because of the backlash he got, but nobody has a right to tell people who are creatives on what to do with their creativity.
Really?
Yes, there's no license that.
So if in that video, so if in the video I behead somebody,
come on, no, don't go there now. We're talking about creative license.
That's great. That's what I'm saying. That there are some things that are out of place.
Creativity doesn't have to do behead somebody. Please.
I'm just telling you. You said because the skit maker, I can do whatever.
Don't take it.
I'm just telling you that some things.
I'm not saying you can do whatever. I'm only saying don't say nobody gives you a creative license to do whatever you have to do. No, he's a skit maker. He's a comedian. If you laugh at other of his videos and suddenly you want to rise on a particular video, I can understand. But don't say people don't have creative license to do what they want to do to give you entertainment. People know him as a comedian. That's what he does. That is his profession, and that was why he was, in the nominating category for the AMVCA not too long ago. Let's just leave that aside now.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.